Today you join me from the driver's seat of this Michelin themed Mark II Focus RS. Now I must say massive thank you to Ian for letting me take his pride and joy out. This car looks so good. The first thing I'm going to really touch on about this car is the looks. It looks awesome to me. I love the, you know, Cosworth livery on a newer age Focus like this. So the base of the car is around 400 brake horsepower. It's got the inlet plenum in it. It's got a uprated intercooler, full stainless steel exhaust system. But I think the real party piece about this car is the way it looks. It's been, you know, designed by Blueprint themselves. You know, they designed the wrap for this. It's got the big light pod on the front, taking pride of place on the bonnet. It has the big WRC wing on the back. It's got the 1552 18-inch wheels on it. And I must admit, it just looks so good going down the road. I love the way this car looks. It's so rally themed, but the best part about this car, I think, is the fact that it's still nice. Although it's got a cage, it's got a flock dash, you know, all of the interior is completely flocked, but it's still sat on standard suspension. It's still, you know, relatively tame as a daily driver if you wanted it to be. So as a car that you can actually drive, nigh on 400 brake horsepower in this one, it's got it on the head. And, you know, as a showpiece, I think it nails the head as well. You also have Michelin dials in this one, custom made for this exact car. You have a gauge pod cluster going down the driver's pillar. And as a car that you can actually drive around in with sensible brake horsepower, I think this is the one. It's still got the nice factor, and that's relatively hard to find if a car usually looks this way. And I must say, massive hats off to Ian for producing a car that looks this good, still performs like a 400 brake horsepower Focus RS should. Oh wow, that sounds so good. I must admit, this sounds completely different to any other RS that I've actually driven. The exhaust system on this one just sounds completely different. It gives a completely different pitch to this car's sound. Oh wow. Oh, that sounds... Oh. Oh, it sounds so good. This setup is so enjoyable. There's no sort of bouncing around. Obviously the car's still on standard suspension, so firmness from the car, there's no real stiffness. The comfort is still there, but it still acts and, you know, tracks and steers like what should be a standard RS, but oh, sounds so bloody good. I am so impressed with the sound of this car. My God, and the comfort level's still there, that's the thing. You boot it, have the absolute time of your life down a B road, and then put it in 6th gear and you're back in comfort, you're back in, you know, a mode of a normal Focus RS realistically. And that's what I love about this build the most. I think the lairiness isn't in, you know, uncomfiness, which is hard to find in cars. You know, you put coilovers on, you put, you know, bigger wheels and stuff and thinner tyres, and it sort of takes away the niceness of the car. So although this is a layering car, it's got the wrap, it's got the big wing on the back, it still just acts like a really civilised car, and that's the best part about this. Oh, wow, what a sound. Big fan of this car, I tell you. It's just so easy, so chuckable, so comfortable. Fantastic package, I tell you. So there we go, guys. I'd like to thank Ian especially for letting me take his pride and joy out. Big shout out to Cool Car Cleaning as well for sponsoring this car. The thing is bloody awesome. It's such a nice, refreshing car to get in. Something, you know, leery but comfortable. And that doesn't exist. I swear that doesn't exist as an actual build, as an actual car that I've ever driven. So make sure you like, share and subscribe. I'm going to go and enjoy this car on this fantastic B road, and I'll see you all on the next video. Cheers guys.